Well, hello folks, this is Sam Owens, and I have a nice product if you have to lift something. This is a NEWTRY 3-in-1 electric hoist. It's got an upgraded infrared limit switch, and it will lift 1,100 pounds, and it's a portable winch, and that you can carry it. It's got a handle so you don't have to permanently mount it. It's 110 volts, and you can lift vertically or horizontal. A lot of winches, they say only for vertical and not horizontal. So this is going to cover it all, and let's look and see what we get. First, you get the winch, which we're going to cover in detail. You get a user manual and some other information about the remote controls, and then the rope itself, the wire rope, which is right there, and also you get a little warranty card here. So it would be good to read this all the way through. There's a lot of good information in here about the specs of the hoist, and also the operating parameters. Next, let's start up here. You get an anchor point that you can secure this, and you have these anchor bolts which you drill into concrete so you can get a real stable mount with that. It could be mounted on a side surface of something, a wall, or it could be mounted on the ground. You have a strap here, a lifting strap. Now this one strap has a certain size. You may have to have other sizes to handle the different loads that you're going to handle, but they give you something to start with, and this will work for a lot of things. You also get two remotes. You get a wired remote, which connects here, and the specs tell you how long this this is, and it allows you to operate the hoist from these two buttons, up and down. You also get a wired remote, which has a range of 400 feet. And we'll be covering all of this in just a little bit. You get some brushes. This is a brush motor. Okay, we're going to talk about the hoist itself, and let's start right here. This is the hook that you're going to hook the load to, and notice it swivels. And you also have a little tab on either side that you can flip it out of the way and then hook your load on and then let it go. And if you the other side, this is a stop that when it retracts back, this comes into contact with this infrared stop right here. This is going to see this part and stop the hoist from going on up. The older models had a switch, a mechanical switch. Okay, now this is the cable, and it will hold 1,100 pounds lifting or dragging, whichever the case, vertical and horizontal. And there's specs that you're going to see as we're talking in the upper right hand corner that's going to give more detail. Okay, moving on along, you have a series of lights right here that is going to tell you if the power is on. You got a red light, and we will see this in just a moment. And also it tells you if it's going to operate or not. The lights will turn green. You have a switch right here, on and off. It's on the on position. It's a good idea to always turn it off when you're going to store it and not in use. And one is on, so it's on, off. Right here is where you're going to connect the wired remote, and we'll just go ahead because we're going to show you each one of these. All right, you line these up, it's keyed. You just kind of spin it around, and then you can secure it so it doesn't pull out if you put pressure on the cable. Okay, now we have our wired remote control hooked up, And this doesn't need to be hooked up, it just needs to be turned on. And let's go ahead and talk about it. If you want to use this, first there's batteries that come in it, but I'm going to show you something. You push down, pull out. Notice I had to replace one. The remote did not work right away, and this is what you should get when you turn it on. Right here, there's a vertical that will lift, and then you have off and you have on. So you push it and hold it just a moment, and you're going to get a green light right there, meaning that the remote control is activated, and then you can go up or down, and then you can turn it off, and we'll demonstrate the operation of it. Okay, now moving on around, we have, this is what you're going to secure the hoist with. And you can see this will go completely around, and it just doesn't flop. It's got some resistance to it. So if you want to mount it on the floor, you see it will allow it to connect to here easily. Or it could be up and get to something. All right, now we're going to look at, we have a short cable. So you're going to need some sort of an extension or something, but this being portable, you may want to take it in your Jeep or your off-road vehicle or something, and you're planning on getting stuck or something. You can get a power supply. This is a portable power station, and it produces electricity. Plug this in, and then you turn this on. Let's see the display, and here's the on button. And now we have power to here. Notice for my demonstration, I can't quite reach that with it like this, so this is a good way of demonstrating. And if I had this in the car, I could go out and this will operate the hoist. Okay, now we're going to do some operations with the various controls. And right here, we're going to use this one. This is the manual control that if you're by the hoist and you're hooked to a location, a tree or something, and you're going to pull your vehicle, this has got to be reeled out. To get it to go out, you push the red button, which sends it out. This retracts it. So let's try it out. I don't have any power. I've got to turn this switch on, and right there we have power. And notice you get your little blinking lights. Okay, it's ready to go, and these lights will blink when it's ready to go. Now, if this comes up like that, at the limit switch, then it will not operate. So it's got to be running like that to be able to operate. Now, we're going to lower it. Okay, there we go. And now we can hit this and it'll come back in, but I want to use this right here to try it. All right, I'm gonna notice this hit that, and now we can't go, but we can go out. Okay, now we'll use the remote control to go in. I hit the on button. Green light comes on, and now I want to go up or into the hoist. There, as soon as this hits the limit and cuts off the infrared, it stops. And then it will not go up anymore, but I can go down. And I can go out with this. And I can go out with this. And we didn't try up, but I can go up. And this broke the light. Okay, and it won't go up anymore. Oh, when these are blinking, it will go up or go down. Okay, so that is the operation, and that's how you could use something like this, or a regular outlet with it. You'd need an extension cord with this being short. And I can just pick this up. It's 21 pounds, so it's not too heavy. And I can hook it right there. And notice you can spin this around any direction you need. And now I've got this hooked up here. I can just unhook this. Okay, and now I can reach that. We're ready to lower this when we need to with the remote control. This in for my power. Okay, now we're ready, and I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on now, and nothing's going to happen. But you see the lights are going to start, and that's telling me that I have power, and when they start cascading, it's ready for operation. We're going to use this strap to go right up underneath. This is an area I can lift for, and this will work fine here, and I can put the hook in there. So now we'll use the remote control to bring the hook down, and just to give you an idea of it. So I'm going to turn it on. The green light came on, and now the lights are not cascading. I could not go up. You hear a click, but no going up because the limit switch is up there. Okay? And now I can go down, and now there, the lights are blinking. Now I can use the hoist to lift. Okay? And now we're going to go all the way down until we can hook onto it. Okay, and hook these. There and there. Make sure that locks in place. And now we're going to go up, and I can lift this as high as I need to. This could be a large lawnmower that you need to get under to change the blades or work on the wheels or the pulleys. This would be a great device for the home or business. All right, we're going to go up now. The indicators. Okay, I'm going to do it. Watch this. And go up a little bit at a time. Now I have to look in the back. I have a trailer hitch. I want to make sure I don't get it too high. But I can go up even higher. And I could get under it if I need, but I'd want to put some jacks under it. Okay, now the wheels I can work on anything I need. So that's an application that this hoist would work real well with. All right, now I'll use the other remote control. Turn this off, light goes out, and now we'll use this. Sometimes this might be the answer. You could run it out about 16 feet to be away from it if you need to. Okay, now I'll just go down. I can stop if I want. I can just adjust it. Whatever I need. We'll leave the pressure. Take this off, this, and the job is complete. Now, I can go all the way up, and let's watch this. There you go. This is going to be a great asset in the garage when I need to get the scooter up to work on it. All right, I want to thank you very much for watching my video.